Students can expect to see changes the next time they check grades in Synergy. An email was sent out to the staff and families of Whiteland Community High School, indicating the school's controversial 50% grading policy would be retracted after being implemented just 2 years ago. Interim Principal Duke Lyons says that the directive came after meetings with the department chairs in the Clark Pleasant Central office.
So we decided to get rid of that policy and kind of go back to more of a traditional grading system, but allowing our teachers to provide more feedback and make sure that we're involving our counselors and our deans and other teachers involved.
If a student has already received a 50% this year, that grade will stand. However, moving forward, teachers will be allowed to give grades less than 50% based on students' performance. While Lyons says that he has not yet heard any pushback from parents or students, he has had positive comments from staff of Whiteland. One of those teachers, Brooke Fuentes, was in favor of the policy, but said she has seen the negative impacts it has had on courses throughout the school.
But I know there were classes that it really affected the grade. In my class, I didn't really see that much of a fluctuation, but more activity-based classes, it really messed up the grading.
David Eden says that while he is a parent of a student at the high school, he's been fortunate the old policy didn't affect his son.
You know what? I never really worried about it too much. The expectation for our kids was you do your work. So it really never came into play in our household. I think it seems like a positive move, and but from a parent perspective, I really haven't put a lot of thought in it, to be honest with you.
Whiteland has been keeping close track of grade book data over the last several years, and Brian Lukage, who oversees and tracks that data, says getting rid of the 50% policy should lead to a truer indication of how much a student is struggling.
When we looked at percents before, if a student's grade was at a 52%, we didn't know if that student had actually earned that 52 and was just a few pieces of information away from passing, or if they were just given a 50. So it was really hard to assign them to the correct fit, not knowing what that 52 really meant. It was a question, and we couldn't say with certainty what it represented.
Regardless of the change, Lyons says he expects teachers and administration to be supporting students and parents to help them remain responsible and show improvement.
Again, the expectation is for the teachers and the counselors and the deans to be supporting that student wherever they're at and making sure that we're involving the student and the family so that we are taking those tests and that we are showing improvement over time.